Hello everyone, I am Sai and welcome back to my channel Sai Tech. In today's video, I'll try to do the Antutu benchmark test comparison between the Realme X1 Max versus Poco F3 GT versus OnePlus Nord 2 device. So in this test, I'll be using the high performance mode and high performance mode in both phones, which are Realme X1 Max and the OnePlus Nord 2. In the middle, which is a Poco F3 GT, I'll be using the game turbo mode. Let's see which phone will be having better kind of results. That is what my main motive of doing this kind of video. And one more quick note, all the three smartphones are charged to 100%. That's another thing which I thought of just keeping it normal. So all the three smartphones are completely same 100%. Let's see which phone will decrease how much kind of percentage and what will be the Antutu benchmark score during this process of demonstration. Let me just show you quickly the battery settings in both phones, so you can actually see the differences. As you can see, high performance mode, it's turned on. That is what requested a lot of users. There is a reason I thought of doing this kind of high performance mode testing. And whereas in the Poco F3 GT, let me show you one thing. In the Poco F3 GT, so if you try to open the game turbo, let me try to open the Antutu benchmark game turbo here, and is an Antutu benchmark, as you can see. As soon as you open the Antutu benchmark, there's an option which is called GPU settings. Here you can actually decide how much you want, what kind of performance you want. As you can see, a lot of users did mention that try to use this option, which is a save power. I'm not sure how, but they did ask me to choose because most of the performance is getting affected. As you can see, the performance rate is very high, the graph. If you try to look at the other graphs are completely focused on high frame rates, quality and picture quality. Performance is not that high, but in the balanced, it's kind of equal. In the save power, it's kind of more to the performance side. As you can see, that is the reason I'm trying to use this kind of settings during this process of demonstration, and default will give you this kind of result. Let's use save power. Let's see what will happen if you try to follow this kind of graph, which has been recommended by most of the subscribers as well. Can you please try to look at the graphs and decide which is more, try to use only those. That is the reason I'm trying to use. I'm listening to the subscribers only, friends. This is not my choice. So that's why let's see what will happen with this kind of testing. I'll try to close everything in the background, and all phones brightness set to 50%. Exactly. 50% is done. Let me try to open an Antutu benchmark test in all the three smartphones. Let's see which phone will be having what kind of results during this time of demonstration. The only reason is because I'm using Poco F3 GT game turbo, because these two phones, they do have the high performance mode. Separate option is there, but in the Poco F3 GT there is no separate option which is available in the settings where you can actually increase the performance. So only way to use the game turbo only to increase the performance in this phone. These are the scores which we got before scores, as you can clearly see, friends. So I'll try to take the screenshot of this before score, and now we'll try to compare after score. What is the difference? As you can see, I did take the screenshot right now. So let me try to bring the stopwatch as well. So let's see how much time it actually takes continuously. I thought of showing you what is the time as well during this process of demonstration.
3, 2.
And I try to disconnect all the cables. Let me try to disconnect. Yes. So all the charging cables are completely disconnected. As you can see, friends, clearly. Now it's kind of same. Let me try to start the test at same time. Let's see whether I'll be able to start at same time or not. Just miss, but still I did my best to start at same time. Let's see, friends, what will happen with what phone we can actually expect what kind of scores as well. That's going to be really interesting comparison between all of these three smartphones. So high performance mode, and this phone has got the game turbo mode, which is also enhanced. And during this process of testing, let's check the temperatures. 32 degrees and 33 degrees, not bad, and 34.2 degrees in the OnePlus device. As you can see, 34 degrees, 33 and 33. 34. So I'll try to do the 3D benchmark test as well, and I'll try to do the CPU throttling test as well, similarly like this, starting from 100% only of the battery. So in this way, we'll be able to get to know what is happening with the battery and whether it's impacting any kind of scores or not. But right now, the Realme X1 Max is in the race, in the lead with the Antutu benchmark score, which has got 6,80,000. Next position for the OnePlus Nord 2, which has got, I think, close to 6,60,000. And last is the Poco F3 GT, which has got 6,20,000, somewhere around that. But let's see what will happen in this kind of during this time of demonstration. And again, I'll be back after some time maybe close to 5 minutes of time, or then we can actually check the temperatures as well. Which phone is behaving what kind of manner, 34 and 35, as you can see. So I'm going to be back, friends, after 5 minutes of time. As you can see, friends, right now we came close to 10 minutes of time, and right now I think the Antutu benchmark test was close to 96%. And during this time, the temperature is slightly higher in the OnePlus Nord 2 device. As you can see, 38.4 degrees. And Poco F3 GT was about 36.6 degrees, and Realme X1 Max 37.4 degrees. As you can see, 37.4, slightly higher. So you can see the temperatures, how it's varying between each and every smartphone. So So 38 degrees, 37 degrees and 36 degrees during this time of demonstration, which is the Android benchmark test. And first phone to complete is the Realme X1 Max, finished the test completely. And we got about 6,72,000 as usual, which we did see before. So before also we did see same kind of results, 6,70,000 to 6,80,000 in between those, and 6,67,000 in the OnePlus Nord 2. Even the OnePlus Nord 2 is also getting there, as you can see, friends. The scores how close to each other they got. Wow, that's fantastic. And the Poco F3 GT on the other side, I did try plenty of other couple of settings in the game turbo and different settings, trying in save power mode, default get settings, and whatever thing I do, the maximum I did get reach about 6,23,000. I think 6,23,000 is the maximum I did reach in this phone. But overall, let's consider the CPU score is higher in the OnePlus Nord 2. Wow. So the OnePlus Nord 2 I scored more than the Realme X1 Max in terms of CPU. And the GPU, as you can see, friends, 2,33,716 and 2,33,294. So this OnePlus Nord 2 scored more than the Realme X1 Max in terms of the Android benchmark score. As you can see, friends, clearly in terms of CPU and the GPU, that is what I meant. Not overall score, but CPU and the GPU I'm trying to concentrate most of the time. But that resulted in the temperatures also higher. You can see how the temperature increased during this process of demonstration. And the battery dropped by 2%. Battery did not even decrease 1% or nothing at all. 0% dropped during this process of demonstration, as you can see. So in the settings, in the game turbo, I need to try different options. So that is what I'm trying to test. For using with what option you can actually get maximum performance in the Poco F3 GT. So in that process right now I'm testing. But this is the complete Android benchmark comparison, friends, between all of these three smartphones. Hopefully this video might be useful for a few of the users. So OnePlus Nord 2 can actually reach the benchmark scores of Realme X1 Max, but only the Poco F3 GT unable to reach. But still, this performance is more than these two phones. I mean, in terms of the RAM management, in terms of the speeding and everything, speed of process, its performance and stability, 3D benchmark. I did do the 3D benchmark as well. I'll try to upload the video as soon as possible. So even in those, the Poco F3 GT has scored really high. So except Android benchmark test, in every category, I think the Dimensity of 1200 in this phone was really good. I'll try to compare both phones. This phone versus Realme X1 Max in terms of the multitasking and everything. Then you will be able to understand better what is happening. So Poco F3 GT versus Realme X1 Max, Poco F3 GT versus OnePlus Nord 2 device. So in this way, I'll be able to compare all the three smartphones in terms of speed test and all the benchmarks. So that's it, friends. This is a quick review and comparison between these three phones. I hope you got a clear idea what is going on between these three smartphones. So in case if you have any other queries, let me know in the comment section below, and don't forget to check the playlist which are created for all the smartphones. This playlist will be clearly helpful for all the users. If you want to decide whether to buy or not, try to check the playlist and you can actually decide whether to buy or not. You can proceed. So thank you for watching and see you in the next video, friends. Until then, stay tuned for more updates. Meanwhile, bye.